Okay, ready? Welcome to Radar Sessions, episode 5. Today, we're in Workhorse in Canton with Harry Jowett.
I do feel a little bit lost in here, but I'll wade through. Swimming on my depth, I fear that I'm too busy tracking hours to appreciate the flowers I'm growing. Know where I wanna be, but I won't live someone else's dream. I wanted to travel my way, but got confused when the map didn't say I would come this far to go nowhere. You placed your faith in me, I swear that all I need is some time. Oh, do-do, la-da-da, la-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, do-do, la-da-da, la-da-da-da, da-da-da. I do feel a little bit lost, I'm nearer to my fate. True, but without my friends I fear that I'll lose. Busy tracking hours, don't appreciate the flowers they're showing. Know what they want from me, but I won't live someone else's dream. I wanted to travel my way, but got confused when the map didn't say I would come this far to go nowhere. You placed your faith in me, I swear that all I need is some time. Oh, do-do, la-da-da, la-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, do-do, la-da-da. I travel my way slowly and can't help but look at you, running away boldly. It's just how you do. You travel your way quickly and can't help but look at me. You're choosing a path so risky. It's just how it be.
All right, so we're joined by Harry now. Hiya, mate, all right?
Davie, how are we?
Very good, mate, thank you. For those who don't know you, could you describe your sound for us, please?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I buckle up every time I'm asked this question. I haven't quite succinctly got it down yet, but it's a soulful sound. Like, I'm very into like songwriting and crafting like a catchy song, basically, just like a well-written song, but over like jazz harmony. I'm super inspired by artists like Stevie Wonder, like on a more modern one, like Jordan Rakai. And yeah, I mean, it sits somewhere in between hip hop, soul, neo soul, and jazz.
What would you say what have you been working on in recent times?
I've put out Bring It Upon Myself, which is my latest single, which is part of an EP, which I'm currently rolling out. So yeah, feeling back in control of my artist project. I've also produced an album for Luke RV, which I'm also featured on. So he's releasing that at the moment. That's another thing. Writing a lot with other people. Duval 19, me and Duval collab quite a bit. You know, I help him write his stuff, and going out to LA next month to do writing sessions with some collaborators. I don't want to say too much, but exciting times ahead.
Busy boy, mate.
Yeah, very busy.
Tell us about the song you've just performed for us.
So the song I've just performed is Travel My Way. So that song has been existing in my sort of demos for a long time, and it actually, before I ever released it, got sampled by Jay Gray, a singer from South London, and the song that she sampled it for ended up going a bit crazy on the socials and the internet. So it's kind of taken on a life of its own, that hook. And but now having that song out as my own piece of work was a nice like reclamation of that.
And yeah, you've been in London since 2022, I believe.
Yeah, started 2022.
And yeah, like how would you say that has impacted your career and the people you've met and things like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's been career defining, really. It's definitely what has allowed me to make music a full-time living, which has been a blessing. You know, for the last sort of 18 months, that has been my life, and I've met a lot of amazing collaborators whom I still work with today, and it's just a very inspiring place. You know, the sort of multiculturalism that London has to offer, the amount of different genres and music scenes that are going on, and all the things that it's just a very enriching place to be as an artist and someone who likes to create stuff. So I count my blessings being there for sure, and it shapes how I approach my music.
Class. Yeah, it seems like you've been thriving since being there.
I think so.
And what's the next tune you're going to do for us?
So the next song is Surrender, which I can confidently say is the first love song I've ever written. And this interview is being recorded just after Valentine's Day, so very timely.
And what would you say has been inspiring you, like sonically? Who have you been listening to recently?
I mean, Charlotte Day Wilson, she's like a singer, multi-instrumentalist from Toronto, who's just put an EP out the other day, which I've listened to like multiple times a day since then. So that's really in my brain right now. Jordan Ward and Leon Thomas. Like, I'm really enjoying a lot of the like American R&B at the moment. There's a bit of a resurgence going on there. You know, I have my stuff that I'm always going back to. I mean, Stevie Wonder I'm still just obsessed with. He's got about 20 albums, so I still am studying those very frequently.
And most importantly, what is your bagel order?
It was the Abracababra?
I think so.
Yeah, the kebab bagel. I was literally just saying, when I went down the street to try and get some food, all I could see was a kebab place, and I was like, I'm not doing that because I've just had about 6 pints yesterday. Somehow the kebab found its way to me inside a bagel.
It's true.
So it was meant to be.
It's perfect pre-session eating, right?
Absolutely.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, thanks again for being here, mate.
Thanks, Davie.
Yeah, look forward to seeing this.
I've surrendered to the wave now, just because it feels right. Such is living real life. Hope is the anchor that I've laid down, that could keep me grounded, or just leave I'll take it, 'cause I trust in my fate, based on words she would say in a dialogue that never took place. Left in by the wayside. No use in thinking it will fall down. If you're trying to build it sturdy, could be tilted. That's a risk that I bear. I had he who undead. See my chips, nothing spared. Don't go hiding yours, I call it love's fair, 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 fair,
All right, so we're joined here at Workhorse with Dave, who's the owner. Thanks for having us today.
Thanks very much for coming.
Could you tell us a little bit about what led you to open Workhorse in the first place?
We started Workhorse, it was the brainchild of me and Jake, who's our head mechanic. We got chatting on Valentine's Day, actually, 2 years ago. And we realised that we had the same ideas about what we wanted to do. Really, it's all about community. Both Jake and I had found a sense of community in relation to cycling from different angles. I think for Jake it's more about the fixed gear scene. For those who know about it, is pretty loyal, and the Deliveroo sort of scene before the advent of unregulated motorbikes, which is a bit of a different scene back then, basically. And for myself, it's more just about, I've always liked getting around on a bike, and I really strongly believe like it's a great way to know your community. I think if you want to know your community, you've got to be in it. Sure. You know, if you're in a metal box, you can't do that. So it's the best way to see your friends and say hi.
Sweet. And how would you say you try to implement that community ethos here?
So a couple of ways, really. We've tried to be really approachable. You know, we're not purely for out-and-out racing cyclists. I mean, the name of the shop, Workhorse, comes from our sort of belief that your steed has got to get you from A to B, and that's the most important thing. It's a tool. My sort of background in cycling is to do with cargo bikes. So, you know, I load up my dog, I load up my baby, I get around like that. So it's all about bringing people together, but in a welcoming way. And our social rides that we do once a month, you know, they're slow, they are easy. They're not no one's flogging themselves, not much lycra on show.
What about the general services you've got on offer here and the bikes for sale?
Sure. So, I mean, through and through, fundamentally, we are a bike workshop. Mm-hmm. So any bike problem you've got, whether that's on your kid's bike, you know, your commuter, gravel bike, cargo bike, whatever it is, we can probably fix it. With regards to the bikes that we sell, we've been selling cargo bikes since we opened. If people aren't sure what they are, feel free to pop in and have a chat. And more recently, we've moved into selling all sorts of bikes. So we've got a couple of great brands, British brands, Genesis and Ridgeback.
What about the foods and drink offers you got here? We've noticed, obviously, the on-site cafe, big part of what you got going on.
It's not just for cyclists, and that's why we wanted to make it appealing just to come and grab a really good coffee, or our bagels, which we launched a few months ago now, and they've really taken off.
So yeah, just to round off then, what any big plans for the future, or what are the kind of next steps for you guys now?
Just keep doing what we're doing, really. We are, we're really keen on continuing to support community events. We've got a litter pit coming up in a couple of weeks with Keep Canton Tidy. We have the bike bus, which operates around here, so primary school kids shooting over to school once a month. So we'll carry on with that. Probably doing a few more bagels, probably add another day a week, because at the moment it's just the weekend. Right, okay. Take it from there, really.
Amazing. Well, brilliant. Yeah, we're really looking forward to seeing how it continues to go for you guys. And yeah, thanks again for having us today. Yeah. It's been great.
Thanks very much for coming in. Love what you guys do, so awesome to support it.
Appreciate it. Nice one, Dave. Big thanks to FOR Cardiff for the support with this video. Go check them out to find out about the work they're doing in the city.